I think he just.
Call the meeting in order and ask for a roll call. Here.
Cirilli.
Here.
Leach.
Here.
Mennel.
Here.
Parrott.
Here.
We have a quorum.
If you join me in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have no public hearing tonight, but we do have some presentations, so I'll ask the police chief to bring me at the podium. I just found out today that we had National Police Week this last week from May 10th to May 16th. So we'd like to thank all our policemen, men and women, who have served diligently for not only for the city, for the village, for the citizens, keeping us safe. Thank each and every one of you. We have a heck of a squad, and I want to thank you each and every one. And also, I'd like to mention tonight, as we go through everything, we have a police commissioner here with us, Kevin Roberts, and our three commissioners, Steve Newhouse and Ken Helmuth. Two of them couldn't be here, but they did want to express their thanks to all of you, and they just brag about you, and I think Kevin has hired every one of you. So in that, I'm going to turn it over to the police chief.
Thank you. We do have one item of business that we need to take care of first tonight. It's an ordinance 27-04, an ordinance making amendment to Chapter 1 of Title 6 of the Morton Municipal Code to remove the rank of lieutenant and create a second deputy chief's position.
We could have a motion.
Move to approve.
Go ahead.
Second. Second motion.
Yeah, so in the fall, I had brought before you an ordinance that would create a lieutenant's position within the police department that currently did not exist, and you had voted on that. What we would like to do this evening is we would actually like to kind of pivot from that and move to create the second deputy chief position. Kind of during the course of trying to fill that position, we had encountered some issues along the way, and taking a closer look at things, we had thought that a second deputy chief would make more sense in the command structure given the roles and responsibilities, and also the fact that some of the other larger police departments in Tazewell County, East Peoria, Washington, Pekin, they all have a similar command structure to what we have.
So are there any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Hillier.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrott.
Yes.
Hillier.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, the next item I have tonight is the promotion of Jason Cabell to the rank of patrol sergeant. Officer Cabell, would you like to step forward here, please? Okay. Jason Cabell has been a 23-year member of the Morton Police Department. After graduating from the Illinois State University, he actually started his career with us. During his law enforcement career, Officer Cabell served in multiple roles, including a patrolman, field training officer, school resource officer, crisis intervention team, and investigations, which is where he's currently assigned now. I think he's been in investigations for approximately 7 years. He has served in that position admirably, and in addition to his law enforcement career, he was also a 22-year member of the Illinois Air National Guard. He resides in Woodford County with his wife and his 2 sons. His wife and one of his sons is there in the back row today. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us. If I could, I have the clerk read the oath for me. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to get in the picture. All right. Let's
Yep.
You raise your right hand and repeat after me.
We're going to do better. We haven't got you over here.
Perfect. I state your name.
I, Jason Campbell,
Having been appointed to the office of patrol sergeant
having been appointed to the office of patrol sergeant
in the village of Morton,
in the village of Morton,
Tazewell County, Illinois,
Tazewell County, Illinois,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Patrol Sergeant
of the office of Patrol Sergeant
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Congrats, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're up, John.
Okay, the next item of business is the promotion of John Johnson from the position of Patrol Sergeant to Deputy Chief. John's probably served the Morton community through the Morton Police Department for the past 17 years. He began his career as a patrol officer in 2009, was promoted to sergeant in 2015, where he's worked closely with officers, supervisors, and community members in a variety of leadership and training roles. Throughout his career, John's remained committed to officer development, public safety training. He's served in several key roles, including field training officer, training coordinator, Morton Auxiliary Liaison, and bike patrol officer. He's also contributed as a grant writer to support departmental initiatives. He holds numerous instructor certifications, including active threat master instructor, firearms instructor, taser instructor, and various arrest and control tactic instructor certifications, and has played a key role in preparing officers to respond to critical incidents and better serve the community. John's earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Law Enforcement and Justice Administration from Western Illinois University and is a graduate of the Northwestern University School of Police Staff and Command. He also served with the Central Illinois Emergency Response Team, including time as assistant team leader. Above all, John's most grateful for his family, his wife Emily for 18 years, and their son Alex and daughter Kate, whose steady support and encouragement have been a constant foundation throughout his career and his service to the community. John's honored by the opportunity to serve the Village of Morton and is grateful for the trust and support of his family, fellow officers, department leadership, and the community. Step forward.
You'd raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, John Johnson,
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Chief
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Chief
in the Village of Morton,
in the Village of Morton,
Tazewell County, Illinois,
Tazewell County, Illinois,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Deputy Chief
of the office of Deputy Chief
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, the next item of business is we have several officers' awards this evening. As the mayor previously stated, last week was Police Memorial Week. Had we had the opportunity to have a meeting last week, we would have conducted these awards during that time, but since we did not, we're going to do those this evening. The first award is for Detective Cabell, now Sergeant Cabell. If you could please step forward. In March of 2025, Officer Kleiber was dispatched to Reisinger Trucking regarding what appeared to be child sex abuse material on multiple electronic devices inside the semi-truck. The truck driver had brought his semi into the shop to be worked on. During the process, the technician powered up the battery in the truck, which in turn powered up electronics that were plugged into a power source. In doing so, the technician observed what he believed to be child sex abuse material loaded on the screensavers of the devices. This was confirmed, and Detective Cabell was then contacted and responded to the scene to investigate further. This investigation led to the driver having multiple child sex dolls in the semi and an exuberant amount of child sex abuse material that he created using AI technology. Detective Cabell worked continuously for 30 straight hours, along with working with law enforcement agencies in Pennsylvania, where the suspect resided. Ultimately, the driver was arrested and convicted of possessing child sex abuse material and is serving 10 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. Thank you, Officer Cabell, for your dedication to your profession. I'd like to award you this letter of commendation. Next award goes to Officer Jake Kleiber, if you could step forward. On August 16, 2025, at approximately 2 a.m., officers with the Morton Police Department were dispatched to Byers Automotive in response to a reported burglary in progress involving multiple suspects inside the business. Upon arrival, officers observed signs of forced entry. However, the suspects had fled the scene prior to police contact. A review of the business's closed-circuit television footage revealed that all suspects were wearing face coverings and gloves, making visual identification difficult. Investigators were able to identify a suspect vehicle through the flock camera system. However, the vehicle was confirmed to be stolen, further complicating the investigation. While reviewing the surveillance footage, Officer Kleiber was able to hear the suspects communicating with one another. Through careful attention and prior professional experience, Officer Kleiber recognized a distinct name mentioned during the recording. He identified the name as belonging to a juvenile he had previously encountered while employed at the Peoria County Juvenile Detention Center. Officer Kleiber's attentiveness, initiative, and ability to draw upon prior experience were instrumental in advancing the investigation despite limited physical evidence and the suspects' attempt to conceal their identities. Thank you, Officer Kleiber, for the dedication to your duty, and I'd like to award you with this letter of commendation. The next award is for Officer Grant Hodel. Before I read this, I want to mention that in addition to this award from the Morton Police Department tonight, Officer Grant Hodel also was recognized at the first annual Tazewell County Chiefs Awards banquet for the same incident that I'm about to read now. A proactive traffic stop initiated by Officer Hodel provided pivotal in a regional burglary investigation. Officer Hodel's traffic stop successfully identified the suspect, his vehicle, and the clothing that were used during the commission of the burglaries. This crucial information connected the suspect to a vast series of burglaries spanning multiple jurisdictions, including East Peoria, the city of Peoria, Normal, Bloomington, Chillicothe, Dubuque, Iowa, and into Wisconsin. Without Officer Hodel's proactive actions, these burglaries likely would have remained unsolved. Thank you, Officer Hodel, for your dedication to your profession, and I'd like to offer you this Meritorious Service Award to show my appreciation. The next award is for Sergeant Logan Noble. On November 19, 2025, Morton police officers were dispatched to the Days Inn in reference to a vehicle burglary in progress. Upon arrival, Sergeant Noble identified two suspects who immediately fled on foot. Sergeant Noble initiated a foot pursuit, maintaining continuous visual contact while providing clear, timely radio updates regarding the suspect's direction of travel. Sergeant Noble's effective communication enabled additional officers to quickly coordinate their response, successfully intercepting and apprehending both suspects without further incident. Sergeant Noble's swift action, situational awareness, and tactical coordination were instrumental in the successful resolution of this incident, as well as in advancing multiple related vehicle burglary investigations reported to the Morton Police Department. Thank you, Officer Noble, for your dedication to your profession. I'd like to offer you this letter of commendation to show my appreciation. The next award is for Sergeant Eric Herman and Officer Bryson Stein. On December 5th, 2025, Officer Stein was dispatched to 55 Ashland Court in reference to a storage unit burglary that occurred the previous night at approximately 4:30 a.m. A review of the closed-circuit television footage revealed a suspect whose identity was difficult to determine and the involved vehicle's registration plate had intentionally been obscured with a rag. Through the use of flock cameras, Sergeant Herman and Officer Stein were able to develop a suspect vehicle associated with the incident. During the following shift, officers again utilized flock cameras and determined the suspect vehicle had returned to the area. Officer Stein subsequently located the vehicle and conducted an investigative stop. While speaking with the driver, Officer Stein observed a black ski mask and a black stocking cap positioned between the driver's legs, consistent with items used during the commission of the offense. The driver was detained and during questioning admitted committing storage unit burglary the previous night. The proactive efforts and coordinated use of technology by Sergeant Herman and Officer Stein not only led to the successful identification and apprehension of the suspect, but also likely prevented additional burglaries and contributed to the recovery of property that was stolen from the initial victim. Thank you to both officers for their dedication to their duty, and I'd like to award both with a letter of commendation to show my thanks. Okay. The next award is an Exemplary Citizens Award offered to Jonathan Turner. If he could step forward, please. In the previous incident that I had described where Detective Cabell and Officer Kleiber responded to Risinger Trucking, it's this individual, Jonathan Turner, who had the foresight to report to the police what he observed on the suspect's phones inside of the semi that had been brought to work there. So I wanted to bring Mr. Turner here this evening and thank him for his dedication, not only to public safety, but to doing the right thing. It's extremely important, especially in the digital world that we live in now, to prevent things like this from happening and from the unneeded and unwanted transmission of not only real child sex abuse material, but AI-generated sex abuse material, which Illinois has actually been ahead of the curve as it pertains to the ability of law enforcement to arrest and prosecute individuals for generating child sex abuse material that is generated through artificial intelligence. While it may seem like it's victimless, oftentimes what we see is an innocent child's photo can be grabbed off of the internet and then used to create child sex abuse material through artificial intelligence. So I want to thank Mr. Turner again for reporting this promptly so we could begin our investigation. And as I stated before, the individual served in 10 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. So thank you, Mr. Turner. One more item of business tonight. It's a waiver of formal bidding, acceptance of proposal through Sourcewell from Lincoln Office for the purchase of office furniture for the Police Department Sergeant's Office in the amount of $52,340.03.
You have a motion to approve.
Second.
Yeah, so as I previously had stated to many of you before, the lease with the Tazewell County Consolidated Communications Center, it did end on April 30th of this year. They chose not to renew that. So that actually presented an opportunity for us to consolidate our sergeant's office and also create space for the newly created deputy chief spot. Previously, we had operated with one sergeant's office, but then after we had increased the manpower of the department over the last several years and promoted 2 additional sergeants, they were separated from the other sergeants on the other side of the building, and that also took up a space that we previously had more on the administration side of the building where we would like to put the deputy chief. So we had worked with the Lincoln office on this, and through some negotiations with them and also with this being a Sourcewell contract, we were able to get the price reduced by about $17,000 from what they had originally quoted. And of note, this is for freight delivery, the product, and the installation. It's not just for the product. So that's the product.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrott.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Motion passes.
And again, we'd like to thank all your officers and citizens for all what you've done for the community. We're going to take a 10-minute recess here. We have some cake and drinks over here. And Dr. Chris Johnson's offered to lead the way. Please, thank you.
I thought you were going to lecture us on the dangers of
No, I'll just smoke. I'm not actually.
All right, I'll call the meeting to order. Public comments. Seeing none. consent agenda tonight is the regular meeting of May 4th, 2026, and the approval of the bills. We could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Blunier,
Yes.
Hilliard,
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel,
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I have nothing tonight except asking and thanking the police chief for working with me for this deputy chief position for the past few weeks, and our lawyer, he had a little say so, thank you, Pat. Village clerk,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
village administrator.
One item tonight, Your Honor. I have two recommendations from the Business District Commission. One is GNW Enterprises for the property at 107-109 West Jefferson with a total project cost of $20,177 with a recommended grant of $10,000 to remove the brick from the upper level facade, replacing with siding and painting the exterior to coordinate with the siding. And the second one is Elita 1989 Incorporated for 25 East Adams. Total project cost of $6,054. We have recommended grant of $3,027 to update the existing signage for new business name.
We could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel,
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier,
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Corporation Counsel.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Fire and Emergency Services.
One item tonight, Your Honor, ordinance 27-03, an ordinance making amendments to Title V of the Morton Municipal Code regarding the adoption of the fire and life safety codes.
We could have a motion.
Motion to approve ordinance 27-03.
Second. This is the remaining part from the May 4th meeting, updating our building codes. We're adopting the 2021 edition of the NFPA Life Safety Code 101. We're adopting NFPA 855, which deals with energy storage systems, battery storage systems, and we're adopting the 2024 edition of the International Fire Code. And with all these codes, we see an increase in regulations with energy storage systems across the board.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Mennel,
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier,
Yes.
Hilliard,
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Director of Public Works.
Yeah, several items tonight, Your Honor. First is item A, ordinance 17-05. This is an ordinance making amendments to section 820-6 of the Morton Municipal Code regarding fuel surcharge for garbage utility service.
If we could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Yeah, just a summary. Our agreement with GFL includes a fuel surcharge of 10% in the event that the price of diesel exceeds $5 per gallon for a period of 30 consecutive days. As of March 23rd, or the week ending, it went above 5 and has consistently stayed there. And this is in the agreement too, is the published Midwest Pad 2 pricing, which I have a copy here. So at this point, it would be 10% more for GFL. So our price has a percentage above that with our new garbage fund. So we just applied that same percentage and wanted to codify the new rates in the ordinance or in the Morton Municipal Code. So this increase for 2026 would be $2.20 to our citizens. I would also like to add, and thanks to Trustee Leach and Mayor Kaufman, I did not tell him I was going to say this tonight, but this came up at the end of our contract with GFL, and unfortunately we're not going to probably use this in this 7-year contract, but when they asked for this, which is seems customary with these type of situations, but we did also include $2.50 a gallon if it went below to protect the citizens on that side too. So at that time of the agreement, I had this in here somewhere, it was $3.59 as of October 8, 2024 when the agreement was signed. So that was kind of that middle range where, you know, we put 5 on the up and $2.50 on the bottom. We did not think we were going to get to this point. And as of the week ending this past week, it is now at $5 which is also the highest price in the Midwest Pad 2 pricing in the last 30-plus years of them posting that since 1994. So hopefully at some point this goes down and we're out of that. So anyway, our citizens with this agreement will see a $2.20 increase on their Morton utility bill.
Any questions?
So once it drops below 5, then
For 30 consecutive days,
30
yes.
consecutive days, then this goes.
And we'll go back, yep, exactly.
Any other questions?
And we do have now, as updated, 5,589 enrolled single-family dwellings. So this will affect 5,589 plus single-family.
All right, call the roll.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel. Motion passes.
Next is item B. I'd like to waive formal bidding and ask for acceptance of proposal through Sourcewell and from Altorfer for a new 2026 CAT 926 wheel loader for the streets, gas, water distribution, and wastewater departments in the amount of $220,227.28. This will also include the trade of our 2002 CAT wheel loader for $115,856.70 and the payoff of an existing loan of that same amount. The new one would have a 60-month, 3,000-hour buyback for $120,000.
We could have a motion?
So moved. Second.
So yeah, we had some discussion here. About 10 years ago, we purchased the first wheel loader since I've been here. And at that time, just justifying it and using it, we decided to do a 60-month lease with a balloon payment, with that balloon payment equaling the buyback. So at the end of that, we'd pay zero, or we could pay that buyback and own the machine. So we felt this was the time internally to move forward and just purchase it with a buyback on the back end now. This is a critical piece for us now. The main use, obviously the landscape waste, you'll see it out there during the spring and fall. Wintertime loading salt at streets, and then also at like gas and water, loading material for trucks, and then just in general, loading material, loading things. So it's a critical piece of equipment. But again, I only budgeted the lease payment in the FY27 budget. So at appropriation, we'll have to include this on the front end of that, if that makes sense. So with that, I'd be glad to answer any other questions.
Any questions?
Just one comment, just for whatever it's worth, for anybody that might be listening. You actually said a 2002 wheel loader trading in instead of a
2022. I didn't say,
It
oh
just seems
yeah.
like the number.
My notes said 22, yes.
The numbers would seem outrageous
Yes.
for 2002.
And we hit the hours on this, so it's a little less than the 5 years too. So we increased the hours going forward too.
Any other questions?
Blunier.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Lastly is item C, is ordinance 27-06. This is an ordinance authorizing Fourth Amendment to water tower lease agreement.
You have a motion?
Move to approve ordinance 27-06.
I worked with Pat on this. Oh,
Second.
sorry.
Guys, we gotta be a little quicker on the
Yeah.
second.
I was anticipating. This ordinance authorizes agreement between Morton and Verizon Wireless, which includes annual rent for 20 years, and also authorizes me to execute the agreement. I might have said that incorrectly. It's with, in the agreement, it's with 5 years. The first year is at $31,680, which is what we're getting today, and then in the 20th year would be $55,621.83, and these are 3% annual increases. I'll let Pat add to this, but I also want to thank Pat for his diligence and patience on this one. From my experience in dealing with this, which is not the expertise that Pat had, I will say this is the best deal we're going to get on these. And kudos to Pat, along with us being okay telling them we're good with you taking your equipment off our tower. So I think that helped leverage to get the right deal for them to be on our tower going forward into the future. So, and this would also authorize again for me to execute that agreement just to make it easier on us.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Bludner.
Yes.
Motion passes.
That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Zoning and code enforcement officer?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Thanks, right answer. Village trustees?
Yeah, I know I'm not as perceptive as I used to be, but I saw the water tower on North Main, and that really looked sharp. And I said, "Well, I know we approved paint that, but I didn't notice it was done until
A while ago, yeah.
it looks great. So,
We've gotten a lot of good comments by that.
so when was that painted?
Oh, gosh, was
Last
that?
summer?
No, it was the summer before last.
Yeah.
I
Was
think.
it 2 years
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
yeah.
The mayor's face.
But we just, maybe you were thinking we just cleaned the Detroit one, so as you're driving down Detroit, enjoy the clean one on Detroit. So we do clean those from time to time.
But anyway, appreciated how
Yeah, thank you.
you keep things
Yeah,
looking sharp.
thank you.
All right, any trustees have anything else?
What's the paint look like? Is it a photo on the water tower?
Picture on there.
That did have something to do with picking up.
He did have a little bit to do with it, yes.
Okay, we can have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Yep.